Hello everyone, my name is Sonia Lamba and I am Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science at ABS Engineering College. So today's topic of discussion is relation operations. These are the content that we are going to discuss today. First is the intersection, then we have to discuss the union operation over the relation. Third operation is difference. Fourth is symmetric difference. Fifth operation that we have to perform over the relations is the complement operation, and the last operation is the inverse operation. So before start discussing the operations over the relations, first we have to discuss or we have to understand what a relation is. So a binary relation or simply a relation from the set A to the set B is the subset of the Cartesian product, which is defined from A to B. So the relation is the subset of the Cartesian product A and B. Now if R is a relation from the set A to the set B, it means R will contain some ordered pairs in which the first element comes from the set A and the second element of the ordered pair will come from the set B. For example, if A is the element which belongs to the set A and B is the element which belongs to the set B, it means the ordered pair A, B will belong to the relation R. And exactly one of the following will be true. First is ordered pair A, B belongs to R. It means A is related to B, and we can simply write it as ARB. It will be read as A is related to B. And second condition is A, B is an ordered pair which does not belongs to the relation R. It means element A is not related to B. That's why the ordered pair does not belongs to the relation R, because element A is not related to the element B, and we can write it as A is not related to B, like this. So now we will discuss the operations, various operations that we can perform over the relations. Now let us suppose R and S be the two relations over the set A and B respectively. These are the two relations that are defined on the set A and B. So first operation is the intersection operation. Now the intersection of the relation R and S will be denoted like this: R intersection S, and is defined by R intersection set S will contain the ordered pairs A, B such that A, B ordered pair must belong to the relation S, as well as the ordered pair must belong to the relation S. Or we can say, if the ordered pair is common to both the relation, then only the ordered pair will belong to the intersection of these two relations R and S, where A is the element which belongs to the set A and B will be the element which belongs to the set B. So in simple terms or in layman terms, we can say the ordered pairs which are common to both the relation will come inside the intersection of the two relations. So let us try to understand with the help of an example. For example, let A be the set having the elements A, B, C and D, and B will be the another set having the elements 1, 2, 3. The two relations R and S that are defined on these two sets A and B will contain the ordered pairs A1, B2, C3, D1, and the relation S will contain the ordered pairs A1, B1, C1 and D1. Now we have to perform the intersection operation over the relation R and S, and we have already discussed that intersection will contain the common ordered pairs between the two relations. So we can say that the ordered pairs A1 and D1 will belong to R intersection S, because these are the only two ordered pairs that are common to both the relations, right? Now move on to the next operation. Next operation is the union operation. Now the union of the two relation will be denoted like this: R union S, where R and S be the two relations. Now R union S, if we have to represent symbolically that R union S will contain the ordered pairs A comma B such that A is related to B or A is related to S. So the ordered pairs which are in the relation R or the ordered pair which are in the relation S all will come inside the union of two relations R and S, where A is the element which belongs to the set A and B is the element which belongs to the set B. So in simple terms we can say कि union of two relation will consist the ordered pair which either belongs to the relation S or to the relation R. For example, let A be the set having the elements A, B, C, D and B is the another set having the elements 1, 2, 3 and R and S be the two relations which are defined on the set A and B and will have the ordered pairs A1, B2, C3 and D1, and another relation S we are having, and the ordered pairs which belong to the relation S are A1, B1, C1, D1, and we have already discussed that in union of two relation the ordered pair either belongs to R or to S will come inside the union of R and S. So the relation R union S will be given by A1, B2, C3, D1, B1, C1. So all the ordered pairs will come inside the R union S, and when we perform the union operation over the relation, then all the ordered pairs will come inside the union of these two relations. So this is the union operation. Third operation that we have to discuss is the difference operation. Now the difference of two relation is defined as follows and will be denoted like this only. Now in this we are trying to find R minus S, where R and S be the two relation, and the second in second line we are trying to find S minus R, where R and S be the two relations. So R minus S is the set of the ordered pairs A comma B such that A is related to B and not A comma A is related to B. It means कि A comma B ordered pair only belongs to R but does not belongs to S. So the set of the ordered pairs that only belongs to R but not belongs to S will come inside R minus S. Similarly, when we are trying to find out S minus R, in that case the ordered pair which belongs to S only, or we can say the set of the ordered pair which belongs to S but does not belongs to R will come inside S minus R, or we can say S difference R, where A and B are the elements which belongs to the set A and B respectively. So for example, let A be the set having the elements A, B, C, D and B will be the another set having the elements 1, 2, 3. R and S be the two relations having some ordered pairs A1, B2, C3, D1, and S be the other relation having the ordered pairs A1, B1, C1 and D1. And we have to perform R minus S or R slash S. Now we are trying to find out R minus S. So R minus S will contain the ordered pair that belongs to R but does not belongs to S. As we can see, A comma 1 ordered pair also belongs to S. It means it does not belongs to R minus S. Similarly, the ordered pair D comma 1 also belongs to S. It means the ordered pair D comma 1 does not belongs to R minus S. So we are left with the two ordered pairs B2 and C3. So only two ordered pairs will be there in R minus S. Similarly, we can find out S minus R. So S minus R, as we can see, A comma 1 ordered pair is also belongs to R. So we will remove this ordered pair. D comma 1 also belongs to R, so we can't include or we can't insert this ordered pair into S minus R, because S minus R is the set of the ordered pair which belongs to S but does not belongs to R. So only two ordered pairs will be there in the relation S minus R, B comma 1 and C comma 1. Okay, so this is all about the difference relation, difference operation over the relations. The four ordered pairs B2, C3, B1 and C1. So these are the four ordered pairs which belong to our symmetric difference S. Okay, so this is all about this symmetric difference operation over the. So next operation is the complement operation. Suppose that R is a binary relation between the two sets A and B. Now complement of R over A and B is the binary relation which will be defined like this. First of all, the complement of the relation R will be denoted like this, R to the power C, and R complement will consist of the ordered pairs A comma B such that the ordered pair does not belongs to the relation R, where A belongs to the set A and B belongs to the set B. Now let us suppose two sets we are having, A and B, and the relation R is defined on the set A and B, and these are the ordered pair which belong to the relation R. So for finding the R complement, first we have to find out the A Cartesian product B. A Cartesian product B will consist of all the possible ordered pairs. Like it will consist of 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 2 1, 2 2 and 2 3. So these are the ordered pairs which belong to the Cartesian product of A and B, and this is the relation R which is defined on the set A and B, and we have to find out the complement, R complement. It means R complement will consist the ordered pairs from A Cartesian product B which does not belongs to the relation R. So as we can see, 1 comma 2 also belongs to the relation R. It means we have to remove this ordered pair. 1 3 also belongs to the relation R. It means we have to remove this also. 2 2 is also in the relation. 2 3 is also in the relation. So we are left with the two ordered pairs 1 1 and 2 1. So like this we have to perform the complement operation over the relation. Now the last operation that we have to perform over the relation is the inverse relation. Let R be the relation which is defined on the set A and B. The converse relation or the transpose of R over A and B is obtained by switching the order of the elements. Now what we have to do is we have to just switch the order of the element. If the ordered pair A comma B is in the relation R, then the ordered pair B comma A will belong to its inverse relation. Okay, so inverse of a relation is denoted like this, R to the power minus 1, and will consist of the ordered pairs B comma A whenever ordered pair A comma B is in the relation R, where A is the element which belongs to the set A and B is the element which belongs to the set B. For example, if A and B are the two sets and R is the relation which is defined on the set A and B, and these are the ordered pair which are belong to the relation R, and we have to find the inverse of relation R, which will be denoted like this, R to the power minus 1. So what we have to do is we have to just switch the order of the elements. If the ordered pair 1 comma 2 is in the relation R, it means ordered pair 2 comma 1 will belong to its R inverse. Similarly, 1 comma 3 is in the relation R, it means 3 comma 1 belongs to its R inverse. 2 comma 2 is in the relation R, it means 2 comma 2 will belong to its R inverse. 2 3 is in the relation R, it means 3 comma 2 will belong to its R inverse. So like this we have to perform the inverse operation over the binary relation. That's all for today. Thank you so much.